He abandoned me and our baby. So I built an empire just to crush him. I was 22 when I found out I was pregnant. My boyfriend at the time, Ryan, was 26. Charming, ambitious, and not ready for kids, as he liked to remind me often. When I told him the news, he froze. Then he said, "I'm not doing this," and walked out of my life. He didn't answer my calls. He blocked me on everything. I was devastated. I had no job, barely any savings, and no family nearby. But something inside me clicked. I wasn't just going to survive, I was going to build something so big, so nice, that he'd regret every second of walking away from us. I started with nothing, literally. I worked at a diner during the day and learned graphic design from YouTube tutorials at night while feeding my newborn son with one hand and using a cracked laptop with the other. I designed logos for $5 on Fiverr, then $10, then $25. Within 6 months, I was pulling in $2,000 a month. Not much, but enough to quit the diner and focus full-time on building a business. I turned my freelancing into an agency. I hired other single moms and freelancers from Reddit and Facebook groups. I created an entire brand focused on helping small businesses build their identity. Within 2 years, I had 14 remote employees. We were pulling in over $40,000 a month in revenue. And then one day, out of nowhere, Ryan emailed me. He didn't know who I was anymore. He'd seen an Instagram ad for my agency and was asking if I could help him with his startup. He had no idea the CEO he was emailing was the girl he abandoned with a baby 7 years ago. I didn't respond. Instead, I booked a call, pretending to be one of my assistants. When the Zoom started and he saw me, he froze. I said, "Hi, Ryan, it's been a while. Let's talk business." He looked like he'd seen a ghost. He tried to apologize, said he was in a bad place back then, claimed he always wondered about his son. I kept it professional. I told him we don't work with companies that ghost their responsibilities. Then I ended the call. He sent a long email the next day, begging for a second chance. Not romantically, just to meet his son. I let him write. I didn't respond. My son doesn't need a man who walked away. He has a mother who built an empire for him from nothing. Today, my agency is valued at $3.2 million. I still work with single moms, giving them jobs and dignity. I tell them my story, not for revenge, but for power. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't making someone pay. It's becoming someone they can never reach again.